Yo, peace. What's good? It's your brother God Science up in here once again. Shout out and salute to everybody watching the video, subscribe, and really appreciate y'all, man, as usual. Now let's get into it. Man, I didn't really, this is not a video that I enjoy making because it involves a sister that I watched from for a while, since she's been with she used to be with Professor Griff. And I'm talking about Sister ZaZa Ali. And I didn't know about this but like 2 days ago, man, and I was asked what I think about it. I saw a live stream that was done by Sotomayor and Sonetta. I seen Sonetta, standing up for, which I have no problem with that. I'm gonna tell y'all, what I think. But he made some comments, about, people just wanting to attack the sister and go at her and take her down. And yes, there's a lot of black on black crime on YouTube. All right, we got channels going against channels, as and all this shit, just like in the real world. But not everybody. And I think the main reason I'm making this video is not, to bash. This is not a, calling her out video, no shit like that, because I wasn't there. I'm just giving my perspective from what I seen. But I think there's another reason why people are coming out and calling her a scammer and things like that. But I'm going to get to that. To be fair, I'm going to play the video, the report that I saw. I think this is in Georgia. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to play this and then give y'all my take on what I think about it. Let's go.
All new at 11, meditation is not easing the minds of several people tonight. They paid thousands of dollars for an out-of-town retreat.
The organizer canceling the event and initially keeping the cash. Now the victims contacting Better Call Harry for spiritual and financial healing.
ZaZa Ali is an author who promotes healing and transformation.
Peace. How y'all doing? This is ZaZa Ali.
The website gives a glimpse into her mind.
My life goal, which is to raise the consciousness of this planet.
She's on YouTube talking about all kinds of stuff. And she travels the nation, speaking at events and retreats.
According to her Instagram page, she's a truth seeker.
Alicia Burrows heard ZaZa speak, has been following her ever since.
For years, I've been following her, and I just, not necessarily agree with everything she says, but a lot of things that she says speaks to me.
Earlier this year, she signed up for this sold-out women's weekend retreat in Sedona, Arizona. Alicia booked the trip for her and her daughter. She paid $2,998. But one day before the trip, Alicia got a call from ZaZa's assistant. The trip was canceled. Via email, ZaZa claimed she'd been in an accident. But when we contacted the hotel, the sales director confirmed that they canceled the event 1 month earlier because they hadn't been paid.
That's the thing. You had 30 days to give us whatever story you were going to give us. You had 30 days to say, I'm not going to be able to do it. Something came up.
And her gut told her she wasn't alone. She's connected with 5 others who were also waiting for promised refunds. Hope Owens Henry paid $14.99.
I want to know why. Like, just why? And I don't even really want to know why. Just give me my money back.
By phone, ZaZa told us she's dealing with financial issues. However,
at this point, you're thinking that all these people who are owed refunds are getting refunds?
Everybody's getting a refund. There's no question about that.
That night, Hope got a PayPal refund. Yay! And then it was declined.
Your email stated that you're waiting on vendors to pay you. What vendors?
We went to ZaZa's business address to get answers, but it was just where she gets her mail. Then we went to her last known address. You know how most reporters bang on doors? Not this guy.
Why aren't you knocking? What are you doing?
I'm communicating. Maybe she can sense that I'm here. The very next day, Alicia and Hope got refunds. And in a statement, ZaZa says that as of Thursday, she's reimbursed everyone, totaling nearly $15,000. Together, we meditated. With a refund in hand, Alicia's inner spirit is at peace. She considers herself one lucky soul. In an email to Alicia, ZaZa writes, "Now go tell that reporter and whoever else you ran your mouth to online." Late this afternoon, ZaZa emailed me. She says the refunds were all processed within 60 days, a normal course of business, and she says that not one dime was paid because of our intervention. I'm Better Call Harry. The best way to reach me is email bettercallharry@cbs46.com.
All right, man. Y'all saw this. Now, I seen the little silly shit that the reporter was doing with the meditating at the door shit. All that is not called for. It just shows you that spirituality is just getting a bad fucking name, man. But anyway, a lot of people came out and was bashing these sisters for going to the but I know how it feels when you pay for something and it doesn't happen, and then you have to wait for your money. It's like an unfair fucking feeling. It's very frustrating. And that was like $400, $1,000, $1,500. Yeah, I want my money back real fucking quick. That's a lot of money, man. So I get, people, when people pay for something and they don't receive it, it's very frustrating, man. You got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And yes, people might could have had more patience, but that's a lot of money, man. A lot, and some people out here are working 2-3 jobs. They take all that, money that they saved up to invest in their spirituality and then, that's something like that happened. And then you have to wait 30 days and shit. It's like, come on, man. Come on. I get that, and I like Sister ZaZa Ali, not because she's light-skinned, because every time I say that shit, you just like her because she's a light-skinned girl. No. All right? I don't think it's in her intentions to steal from anybody, or I just think she did it just was handled wrong. But there's so much people coming out and saying that she's a scammer and all this. And what I believe is, and this is why I'm making the video and addressing especially that live stream that was done by Sanetta, is that the atmosphere that is created in the conscious community lately with all the scamming shit going on. And Sanetta plays a part in that. Now, we all know, I just got through watching a live stream that was done by an interview by Young Pharaoh with the sister Ashley Wright, dealing with Polite and the alleged scamming with him. And after watching that, I didn't come out thinking, oh man, you know what, man, they wrong, man. Polite wasn't scamming nobody. Nah, it was just the opposite. Like, damn, this nigga's fucked up. So, and then we don't see, we see people come out. We see Young Pharaoh did a whole series on him like last year. Then we see Dr. Ali Muhammad come out one time. Then we even heard, remember, in the black media, 2014, 15, they was talking about it. And then we saw Red Pill and Blue Pill come out and spoke about this elder committee that was going to call Polite in. Never saw that happen. So it looks like everybody just turned that ain't got shit to do with me. But then we see this brother on, the House of Consciousness, Sanetta's platform, like we supposed, like nothing happened. So what's being created is distrust in the air. So the first person that comes out and just makes a mistake, does a little, bad business, not intentionally, things happen, they're going to be looked at as a fucking scammer. Why you think? Because of all the shit that's going on. So people they're paranoid. They're up like this, just waiting for somebody to fuck up. Oh, look at him. He's stealing money. Because everybody, we getting schools. Schools are not being built. 5-6 years later, we don't see no school. We don't see the land. We don't see blueprints. Daycare centers. It goes on and fucking on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's like nobody's really... There's no gatekeepers in the conscious community. Like, look, man, we got to dead this. This is dangerous. We can't have the people not, trusting these people. I mean, these people are, the heads of the conscious community, Sonetta TV and Young Pharaoh and all these people, they're the big platforms in the conscious community. So when they say something, people listen. You see what I'm saying? But these people, you know, all these people, they, you know, I'm not going to say, young, you know, some people will argue, be like, well, Young Pharaoh, he's a scam. Well, I've never seen anybody come out. You know, I hear a lot of people say that, especially with the daycare and all that shit, but I've never seen anybody come out talking about Young Pharaoh took my money. All right? I just got to give him that. I've never seen anybody coming out talking about Young Pharaoh scammed me. But I could pull up a lot of other shit. And it's like, it's forgotten. Everybody just goes back to business. So the atmosphere created is that we don't trust nobody. So this sister might have just made some mistakes, and now she's getting her name and her brand put out there and stained and being called a scammer because it's going on, it's happening so much in the community. And the thing that fucking drives me crazy and what I can't understand is when we call this shit out, and people, oh, you're going against a brother. Why you got to go against? Why don't you go call out this company that's owned by this white man? Why don't you go call out this? But to me, it's worse when somebody does it from the conscious community, isn't it? Or is it just me? It's worse. You understand the mind fuck that's happened to black people. You understand the struggle. You understand. You came from that. You understand, we're now starting to awaken a lot of people on this planet. You understand, we're trying to get our shit together. You understand the weaknesses. You understand the strengths. And coming out, you know, from where we're coming out of and to scam us, because you see the vulnerability there and you can get away with this and get away with that because, hey, they ain't doing this. It's worse, man. It's worse than a fucking stranger or the white man coming and scamming us. So, of course, you're supposed to call them out like 10 times harder because we expect more. We expect more from you. That's the price you pay for being the leaders, the high, you know, with the most followers. Because what you say affect people, right? People are following you. So we expect more from you. So when you turn around and you do some shit like that, your ass supposed to be called out before you call out the white man. Because it's like being stabbed by like your brother, your family member, some shit. You expect other strangers out there, you know, to, if anybody is going to do some shit to you, but not your peoples. When your peoples do it to you, it's like worse. It's like, damn. So you got a teacher. One of these people, you know, are teachers, but are polite, a mentor to people. And then to do that shit hurts. So of course you're going to call them out 10 times worse. So you can't just use that. Yes, there is a lot of other people just crabs in a fucking barrel. There's a lot of people out here that's going to use her name to try to get views and hits and all of this shit. Of course, they're going to be in the mix. But that's not everybody. There's some people out here that's just tired of the shit because nobody else ain't saying nothing. And then the first person that really comes, like what I said, the first person that comes with a legit plan or makes a mistake here or something like that, they get thrown in with everybody else or you a scammer. Why? Because all y'all doing that shit. And the mind fuck is that it seems like people like that shit. I mean, people just keep throwing money. They see all the evidence. They're like, man, fuck that. I don't believe that. We're going to give them some more money. Here. So it's like, you know, and that's one of the reasons why. Now, I saw Tommy Sotomayor did a live stream. And, you know, of course, like Tommy, he goes a little too far with the light skin shit and all this. You know, like I said, man, I could be wrong, but my personal take on it and my belief is that this sister just, you know, she just made a couple mistakes and shit like that. I really don't think she's an intelligent woman. All right. She's an intelligent woman. I know she knows what's going on in the conscious community. This is not the season to scam. Trust me. This is not the season to scam. Okay? We see everything that's going on in this shit. It's not even funny, man, but it's just like, it's so much, you know, You see videos pop up from everywhere. This person, $75,000 got taken. There's a, you know, and it's like, come on, man, do good business. And that's a video, that's, you know, that goes into a video that I made like a couple month ago. And when we talk about supporting black business, we want to support black business. But what happens when the black business is unfucking professional to the core? What we do then? You know, you get what I'm saying? I already talked about the sister I went to get my hair my dress retwisted, and it was such a bad experience. It was like, oh my God, I'm not coming back here. And you're working to try to start a business to do people here, but when they come in, you treat them like shit. I don't get it. I really don't get that. But it's a lot of black businesses like that. The other day, my car broke down and I had to get it towed to a mechanical shop. Now, this dude said he's going to take an hour. He'll be here. He didn't come like 3 hours later. You know what my wife said, man? She was like, are they black? They're probably a black guy. I was like, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up to say. But then it's true. Why, when we have a black business and then we have other black people coming to support that business, do you feel that I don't have to be professional with them because they black too? Or some of these sisters that see a black man, or I don't have to be professional with him. He's just another nigga, a black man. So you push the, you know, I understand that certain black businesses are working with limited funds and shit. And, you know, they don't have the big loans and shit like other businesses. So we can work, you know what I'm saying? You can work with them. I get that. Hey, I'm going to be a couple minutes late, call in advance. You know, I got stuck here. Yo, it's okay. Have patience with that work. I get that. But when you flat out just unfucking professional, man, it's like, come on, man. You don't want to deal with the black business. You run into the goddamn the white business. I'm not saying all of them is perfect and they get everything, but I ain't even gonna go there. But that's something that nobody really talks about. We talk about pushing, you know, support black business, but we don't talk about the black businesses to be professional. But anyway, man, I'm going into a whole different video. But that's basically what I'm talking about. Sonnet and these brothers had a hand in creating this atmosphere because they didn't really do anything about it. We have, you know, we have videotape. We have receipts of the alleged scamming by Brother Polite. And every time we turn on the House of Consciousness, we see him up there smiling, teaching about Mayat and all this bullshit. Come on, man. It just looks like a fucking game. Then it's like, wait a minute. I thought the people come first. I thought you're working for the people. You're doing the ancestral work. But you see the receipts and shit on this, and you're not saying nothing, but then you're co-signing and bringing them back. Nobody's saying you have to go at this, brother. See, they use this excuse too. You know, we don't want to see peace. No, we want to see peace. You don't have to make videos and dog that man. But you can say, look, you know, he's my brother. You know, he made a mistake. But I can't have that on my platform because I'm not staying in my brand and making people think I'm cool with people scamming black people. I haven't seen that fucking stance yet. I haven't seen that. So you could be at peace with them. But you don't have to have them on the platform like we supposed to forget. That's, you know, it's like, you know that stick they use in fucking Men in Black? Like when they see the UFO and they'll stick that red thing in their face and they forget everything. I think these niggas have some shit like that on their channel where we're watching and we automatically forget that any of this shit went down. And it's like, you can't pull that shit over on everybody, man. And then, of course, the people that point this out are the haters. I'm the hater now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hate none of these brothers, but I'm just saying, man, you insult people's intelligence when you do some shit like that. So you have, you know, I hear you on your live, but you have a part in in creating this fucking atmosphere of distrust. Because, and it's you know, I could stay here all day talking about all the shit I'm not saying it has to be perfect. We understand it. We're human beings. We get that. There's a margin of error. We get that. But when it's just straight up slamming, straight up, I don't give a shit, and straight up, these people are so stupid, they're not even gonna catch on. It's like, come on, man, come on. So anyway, what you guys think about the whole thing, man? Like I said, I just believe it was just mistakes and bad business done. I don't think it is her intention. I've never heard her associated with any scamming or anything like that from as long as I've been watching her in the conscious community. This is one incident, you know what I'm saying? I believe she really made a mistake, but this is the atmosphere that's created now. So people that are making mistakes can't afford to make no mistakes because they're going to get their whole brand and name troll because of all the other fucking scamming that's been going on in the community. They fucking it up for everybody else. Like I said, it was going to happen. Anyway, what y'all think? Thank you guys for watching. Y'all stay safe and have a great night, man. Peace.